This question asks us how many units must be purchased in September. So we're going to wrap our mind around it and say, okay, we're going to looking at just what units we need to purchase in September. Okay, they're going to give us some other months. Let's read on. Heating Company is trying to decide how many units of merchandise to order each month. The company's policy is to have 20% of the next month's sales in inventory at the end of the month. So that means that we'll look at the next month's projected sales, calculate 20%. We want to have that as our ending inventory before we get to that month. Projected sales for August, September, and October, 30,000, 20,000, and 40,000. So if we're looking at the September sales, we want to finish with 20% of the October sales in our inventory. And we, of course, begin with 20% of our September sales in inventory, which carried over from August. So the question is, we're looking at for September. All right. So if we look at September, we're going to write all this down. We'll go August, September, and October. The anticipated sales for each month, 30,000, 20,000, and we'll have 40,000. Now, we're going to start off September, which is the month we're looking at, with the inventory, part of it already in stock. We'll have 20%. So in August, they're going to produce 20% times 20,000, or 4,000. So we'll have that to begin with. At the end of September, we want to have a similar calculation, and that's going to be the 40,000, 20% of 40,000, which will be 8,000 units. So we need to have that at the end. So to start with, we're going to sell 20,000 units in September. I'm going to have 4,000 units in inventory at the beginning, so I don't need to produce those. So that takes 16 that I need to produce and fulfill all of my sales needs for September. But in addition to that, I need to have my 8,000 units available for October, so I have to add that. So I'll need to have 24,000 units in September to be able to complete my September orders and have the beginning inventory